So after I, the champion of nerds, Dog Bry Boy, ripped the new RoboCop remake trailer a new asshole, and proceeded to rip out its spinal cord in the process, I think it would be a fine time to talk about James Cameron's masterpiece, Terminator 2. This movie, man, this movie. Okay, this and the Avengers are, in my opinion, two of the best action movies ever. This being number one, and the Avengers coming in a very close second. You could debate the Avengers, but T2 is number one. I think it's a very, very, very good pick, and I'll tell you why. And yes, you're probably saying, what the hell kind of format is this, dude? What the hell is this? It's UMD, it's a PSP disc. Yes, I did watch this on my PSP through my television. And for those of you wondering, yes, I also own the movie on DVD. But, extended cut, theatrical. You can, however, watch it on DVD-ROM, but I really don't know how to work DVD-ROM on my computer, so yeah, not that great. But Terminator 2 is really, like I said, it's Cameron's masterpiece. It's what defined him as an action director. It is what showed his ability to write a great screenplay. It was also where we got to see one of the most intimidating, scariest villains ever, the T-1000. It was when Arnold was a good guy. And what's the plot of this movie? Well, the plot starts out with, well, introduction to the future where Terminator's just fucking everything up, and it's after Judgement Day, which is where the computer went batshit and blew everything up. And yeah, war with fucking things. So John Connor sends Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator to protect himself in the past and his mom Sarah, because if you didn't see the last movie, she crushed the first Terminator in a metal press, and she's now in a mental institute because of it. And she's always talking about Judgment Day and how we're all gonna die, and they've gotta stop it somehow. So after the T-1000 goes on a hunting quest looking for John dressed as a cop, he finds him in the mall, and Robert Patrick's performance as the T-1000 is really great. He's got the subtlety for the every guy, you know, like a good cop. Do you have a photograph of John I could have? You know, he's a good looking boy. Do you mind if I keep this picture? You know, something like that. But, just as Doug Walker said in his top 10 list of the scariest performances ever, when the T-1000's gotta fuck you up, oh god, he will steal a fucking truck, get in a fucking helicopter, and try to fucking hunt you down till you are dead. And he can turn any human being he wants, which makes him even more scary. So, and also, how can I forget Linda Hamilton? Linda Hamilton, man, in this movie, she was hot. I didn't appreciate how hot she was in this movie. I mean, you know, there's just something about, like, strong, hot women, in my opinion. You know, Scarlett Johansson, Linda Hamilton, Sigourney Weaver, Uma Thurman, you know, a hot chick who could kick my ass, and is a strong, independent woman. Boner! Major boner! But ignore that. Also, Arnold is sent to protect John, as I said. And John and Edward Furlong and Arnold really have great chemistry, just like Hugo Weaving and Natalie Portman did in V for Vendetta. Both of these actors work off each other brilliantly. Arnold acts like a good sacred guardian and a great protector for John. And Linda Hamilton is obviously very mistrusting of the Terminator, Sarah Connor, I mean. And she has a lot of good reasons. Number one tried to fucking kill her and killed John's dad. So it's also a great character arc for her, where even though she is a strong, independent woman, she learns to trust a machine over time. And she's got this great narration saying how the Terminator is like a father to John and will always be there for him. And of course she has, she's been having nightmares, so she has another nightmare about, that dream she's having. So after Arnold tells him about Miles Dyson, and Miles Dyson is a very, average, ordinary guy as well. He's a genius in the movie. And Sarah's going to kill him. And this scene, my God, it's right when Sarah Connor is about to kill Miles Dyson. This is how brilliant of a director and a writer Cameron is. It's right when she's about to kill Miles Dyson. She shoots him a couple of times. His family's there. And she's like, I'm not going to let you fucking do it. I'm not going to let you do it. And you don't even need to see a flash to this scene. Because it's so brilliant in the way he does it. It's when Sarah looks at Miles Dyson. And you can tell instantly she sees herself from when the Terminator was about to hunt her and kill her back in 1984, and she stops and starts to have a meltdown because she was becoming this. She was becoming a Terminator in a sense, and that scene, my God, it's so brilliant. And then after Arnold cuts his arm open and says, listen to me very carefully, and then they go to Cyberdyne. Miles dies, unfortunately. It's really sad. Then they go to the melting metal factory, I guess, where Arnold T-1000, and the T-1000 just fucks the shit out of Arnold. You almost think he dies in the movie. And the action is just really great. I mean, there's so much shit, like the helicopter scene, the Skynet scene, the set in itself is a fantastic action scene. The motorcycle chase, Arnold and Robert Patrick fighting each other. It's all so awesome, and that's what Terminator 2 is. Awesome. It's a great movie. It's one of the best sequels ever. It's like either this or The Empire Strikes Back is #1 for the best sequel of all time. So it's my final verdict for Terminator 2, James Cameron's masterpiece. A clear 10 out of 10. It met everything. It's got great characters, a great story, and even though I brought up the first Terminator a lot, you don't need to watch Terminator 1. You can still enjoy this on its own. It's a fantastic film. Check it out on any video format you can find. Live long and prosper and have a great day.